Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm Anarka, and welcome back to another vinyl collection video of a specific band. Now, I've done these videos a few times in the past over the Beatles, Bad Religion, Jelly Biafra, because I've got all the spoken words, Dead Kennedys material, No Means No Jelvins. I've got almost everything that Jelly Biafra has done on vinyl, cassette, CD. I'm just a fanboy of him, which Jelly Biafra is still rocking hard in 2019. But is Jelly Biafra rocking as hard as Paganfire? Yes, I've got an official Paganfire shirt. Paganfire's from Kazan City from the 90s, and they're still slashing, screaming, and raising as much hell as possible. I mean, it's been said that when Paganfire plays a show, demons literally rise from the ground and start fucking mutilating people. So, this band means business. Now, this video is not specifically of just vinyl records. I've got cassette CDs and DVDs to show you. Now, my buddy Denoy Padrujuan, he's a good friend of mine. We've met in person. And Paganfire played on February 23rd, and I was supposed to go see them, but unfortunately, due to events in life happening on that specific day, I did not get to see them. But when I return to the Philippines in 6 or 7 months, I might just get to. Now, with that being said, he did give me a fanzine, which I've got a bunch of fanzines from the Philippines, but I am unable to find my fanzines. I put them in an envelope in my carry-on, and they're not in the envelope anymore, so I don't know what happened to my fanzines, but I have the rest of it. So with that being said, oh, and by the way, two more things. One, there's one thing very special about all these, and I'm going to see if you can figure it out before I mention it. And two, rock and roll, motherfucker. Here is my Paganfire collection. Oh yeah. And there's something special about those duplicates right there. Got 2 DVDs, 2 LPs, 5 CDs, and 4 cassettes. Yeah, I used to be adamantly against collecting CDs because I hate CDs. I prefer vinyl and cassette, but some things are just only available on CD, and they're so damn special that you just have to get them. You know what I mean? You just have to. And you want to support your friend's band, so, and his band is fucking amazing. This CD is even cooler. It's got patches with it, which is badass. Oh, technically on the back. Yeah, a lot of them are still sealed. I haven't opened them all yet, but I will soon. I've listened to Paganfire up here, Invoke, False, Metal's Death. This is a very slashing hardcore record, which, okay, if you haven't guessed it, I'll just give it away now. When I met Nano in person, he signed it all for me. He's badass like that. I'm going to do a review over each and every single one of these in due time, but for right now, I'm just showing them off. But yeah, that's Paganfire, Invoke, False, Metals, and Death. Down here we have Long Live Metal. Very graphic, brutal cover on this one. A lot of death and mutilation and shit's happening on this cover. The police are even coming. See, Nanoy, this is what happens when Paganfire is talked about. Demons and the fucking police come. See, that's what I was just saying. They're that bad. Next thing you know, the SWAT team's gonna be knocking on my door. Then we have Paganfire and Wreaking Fear and Drear. Oh no, Wreaking Fear and Death. I can't speak English. Also signed, we got a horseman. No, we got a warrior up here. Who is I actually can't really, some kind of a warrior. I can't really tell what that is. What he is. I just know he's kicking ass and taking names, or he's just kicking ass. No, he's slicing and dicing and deathing. He is deathing. We're just gonna say he's deathing. Oh shit, they're looking at me. Well, Nanoy is giving me a fist, but everyone's looking at me. Does that mean I'm gonna die? I don't wanna die, guys. Hey, I'm showing off your records. Don't kill me. This here is the actual first Paganfire material that I ever received. This is a CDR. Paganfire, Play Loud and Fuck the Rest promo CDR. Literally just a burnt disc with Paganfire music on it. This was the first thing he ever signed for me. Death to False Metal, signed by Nanoy Padrujuan, the Axeman with guitars, vocalist Paganfire. Up here we have Paganfire, Wreaking Fear and Death. Yeah, this is the one with the patches, which I'm going to do something amazing with these. I'm going to potentially put them on either a flag or maybe a jacket or something. I gotta be careful with them because, I mean, I could probably just ask Nanoy for more of them, but I'd like to make a leather jacket and put a big-ass Paganfire skull or something on the back of it because I think that'd be fucking brutal, you know what I mean? Over here we got a split between Paganfire and Sabbat. Sabbatical vermin born with witch hammer of the power elitist. Sounds heavy. I've never actually heard of Sabbat before, but I've obviously heard of Paganfire. Oh, apparently Sabbat is from Osaka, Japan. I've been to Osaka. I lived there for 2 months. But, yeah, there's a split between the two, and they're fucking looking at me. They're pointing at me again. Shit. I think I might actually die now. Oh, see, I'm dying. Now, I can't read that one, because I'm not hardcore enough, but I can read Paganfire's name there. That skull is looking at me like if I don't read that correctly in 5 seconds, it's going to take my life. So somebody, please help me with this. Obscured visions of satanic arson. Obscured, goddamn. I really feel like that fucking skull's gonna just kill me in a minute. Help me. Paganfire, and I still cannot read that name. Slaughter. Yeah, I think it says Slaughter. Yeah, Slaughter. Church, Bizarre, Obsessed Will, Divisions. Yeah, this is brutal shit right here. Paganfire, the genre music they play is hardcore thrash metal. Screaming hardcore thrash metal. Now it's time for the cassettes. Paganfire, Play Loud and Fuck the Rest. So this here is the Play Loud and Fuck the Rest CDR, so the promo. And this here is the actual album. The actual Play Loud and Fuck the Rest cassette tape, you know what I mean? So this here is the, oh damn, the cassette looks bloody. It's fucking wicked. It's numbered number 14 or 50, so there's not that many of these out there. Lucky to have it. Copyright 2018, so it just came out last year. Next we have Paganfire, Wreaking Fear and Death. So this is Play Loud and Fuck the Rest. So this is a cassette combination of no, not that one. This and this, I believe. Yeah. Wreaking Fear and Death, Play Loud and Fuck the Rest. And Indonesia released 2018. So that's what this is. Still fucking badass, and it's got the pyramid looking at me. Man, I'm getting kind of nervous with all these eyeballs looking at me. It makes me feel like I'm about to die. You know what I mean? Paganfire. The Necro Pulsar Execution. Oh shit, it's the Executor. That's a really good song. It's on YouTube, guys. Check out the Executor by Paganfire. It will kill you in your sleep. It will kill you while you're waking. It will execute you. Fuck records. Fuck records. There you go. That's perfect. Number 65 of 100. So yeah, all these are. This is all local, small scene shit. You know, Paganfire is not Metallica. They're not Iron Maiden. You know, they're not some big ass, big name band. They're just a local band from Quezon City who happens to have, you know, played long enough, built a good fan base up, and they've got a lot of good records coming out. You know, they got a lot of good stuff here. So that's all that. CDs, the vinyl I showed you. Let me pull it out of here quickly and show you the insert real quickly. I like the insert here. It shows the band playing live. That's Ninoy right there. That's my buddy, Ninoy Padre. He's the guitar. Wait, what? Guitar. Harrison Parks. Fuck yeah, and I like his guitar. It's real metal. I bet that's an expensive guitar, actually. It's really cool, though. There's a Vero bass and militant vocals. Down here we got Shirtless Guy on drums. Jay. Shout out to Jay. He's rocking hard. And over here we have this guy. He is Raul, lead and rhythm guitars. So yeah, that's the band. Ninoy Padre on the Axeman. He's the Axeman over there. We got Vero bass and vocals, militant vocals, Raul, lead and rhythm guitar, and Jay the drummer. It's Paganfire on the front. On the back there it shows him playing live. But apologize for that. They're doing a little bit of construction outside. I'm just yeah. And down here we have Long Live Metal. This is, I don't know if I said it earlier, but this is a live album, I believe. Yeah, this is a live album. Heavy metal will never die. Play extremely loud. Unless you live in an apartment complex, in which you can't really do that because you get kicked out. But still, play extremely loud on your headphones and lose your hearing. In the name of Paganfire, it is acceptable. You don't need your eardrums for much. This is the liner notes for this one. And it shows a bunch of different LPs out surrounding all the bands on it. I think, Lord, I don't know if this is a live album. I haven't listened to this. Is either a live album or a comp album. Either or. Wait, I should just say on the back, shouldn't it? Oh yeah, I think it's a comp album. Should be, yeah. This is a comp album. This is a compilation album of a bunch of different bands from a bunch of different areas. France, Sweden, Philippines, there's Paganfire. So yeah, this is a compilation album. Obviously by Man's Metal Records. And that must be the catalog. So yeah, that's what that is. My apologies, I got it wrong at first. And now, for the moment I've been waiting for, Paganfire DVD. Which inside of it is obviously 2-disc DVD with a little sticker here. Mine, keywall, you can't have it. This one's signed. This one is not because I was supposed to give this to a friend of mine, but when I went to Los Angeles, I was unable to meet up with them, so I have 2 now. Be a good boy or girl out there, you might get it. Who knows? But for now, this is my current Paganfire collection. I've got 2 12-inch LPs, Long Live Metal, which is a comp. I've got Invoke False Metal Death. I've got Paganfire Obscured Visions of Satanic Arson. Paganfire with Imperby. The Pulsar Execution. Paganfire Wreaking Fear and Death and Play Loud and Fuck the Rest. Made in Indonesia. Paganfire Play Loud and Fuck the Rest official. Paganfire Wreaking Fear and Death. Paganfire Play Loud and Fuck the Rest promo CD are signed. They're all signed. Paganfire Wreaking Fear and Death CD and the DVD sets. But yeah, guys, and I am sick as fuck. See, this is what happens when you listen to and talk about Paganfire. You start to die, you get sick, the police come, and just everything, fuck. Next thing you know, demons from hell are literally going to rip out of my floor and kill me. So this might be my last video ever, guys. I'm sorry, but I just had to show off Paganfire. And plus, I'm repping the fucking shirt, so that's that. But anyways, I'm Akaza. More Paganfire videos, especially reviews of all of these albums, and when I get more of their stuff later on, you'll see it here. Anyway, do swidania.